The yellow submarines are here. Will we emerge at the top of the ocean with success and trophies, or will we be sinking to the bottom of the sea? Let's find out, guys. Welcome back to Son of Scotland 90. This is the brand new Villarreal FC24 career mode. Yes, we're going to be playing as Villarreal, aka the yellow submarines, aka hopefully the team that can take down Real Madrid and Barcelona at the top of La Liga. Now, I'm setting myself up for a challenge here. I know it's going to be difficult, but I like a challenge. We like a challenge here, and I need a challenge for my third and final career mode of FC24. I wanted to pick a European team, and I thought, what better than to pick Villarreal, because they are a decent side in Spain. They're a well-known side in Spain, but something that might not be known about Villarreal is that they have never won a major domestic trophy. They've never won the top flight. They've never won the Spanish Cup. They've never done that. Their only real success came a couple of years ago when they beat Manchester United in the Europa League final. Other than that, it's been real minor trophies that Villarreal have managed to get their hands on. So the fact that we are trying to pursue the club's first major domestic trophy is a big, big deal, and I'm hoping that we will do that soon. And then, of course, we want to go back into Europe. We want to win European trophies, but we've already won the Europa League. It's all about winning the Champions League, and that's where I want to get Villarreal to. So I'm excited for it. Some club info. Villarreal was founded in 1923 by a small group of local sports fans and started playing with white shirts and black shorts. A little bit like Valencia, I guess. It was not until 1946 that they started using the current kit colours. They currently compete in La Liga EA Sports, the highest tier in the Football League system of Spain. Since 1967, Villarreal have been nicknamed the Yellow Submarines after celebrating promotion using a song with the same name. Well, maybe we can sing that same song when we're winning trophies, when we're winning La Ligas, when we're winning cups, Spanish cups, Champions League cups, European cups, you name it. We're going to try and win it all. So we play in yellow. That's our home kit. Our away kit is more of a like burgundy kind of. Yeah, it's like a burgundy, almost maroon-like away kit. So yeah, looking forward to this. Transfer budget of 36.2 million. Board expectations. Domestic success is high. Continental success is also high. Brand exposure and financial is medium. And the youth development is high. And we're also playing as the current Villarreal manager, whose name is Paseco or something like that. I don't know. Pacheco? I don't know. Fuck it. We'll just call him Scotland 90. 6-minute matches, as always. We will use Euros. Obviously, we will be competing in European competition. Now, I don't know if we're in it for the first season. We are. Oh, yeah, we are. Okay, Villarreal. We've got the group with Rennes, Panathinaikos, and Almere City, who apparently are from the Netherlands, and I have never seen this team before in my life. So, not quite sure who they are, but it's a pretty difficult group. Rennes and Panathinaikos in there. That is going to be difficult to escape from, but we will try our best. Transfer window for the first season will be disabled. Obviously, it will open in January, but I like to have the first 5-6 months to use the original squad and to see where we need to improve. Plus, it just feels more authentic playing with the actual team rather than you're like 2 weeks into the career mode and half the league has changed. Signed players, sold players. Like, screw that. I want to have the real players. So that's why that's disabled. International job offers are enabled. Negotiations strictness is strict, and financial takeover has also been disabled. With that said, guys, we're ready to start our brand new career mode. Let's go. New beginnings. Si, senor. Here we go. I need to scrub up on my Spanish a little bit, but we're coming out for our interview. Here we go. Holding up the shirt. Pacheta. We are the manager. We are number one. Welcome to the club. We recommend you start by deciding how you'd like your team to play. Okay, let's do it. Now, most teams in La Liga play tiki-taka. Now, I don't know if we're going to stick to that. I feel like that's probably my best sort of formation. Park the bus. I don't think we want to do that. That's a bit lame. Counter-attack, low risk, and a low block are the keys to your team's style of play. Players defend the penalty area, and then once possession is regained, get the ball forward quickly with attackers ready to run into space behind the opponent's line of defence. Build-up plays, long ball, chance creation, forward runs. We've got kick and rush, long ball, direct passing. I'm not too sure what I like here. Park the bus is any. Fast build, the Gen press. I kind of like this, to be honest. I think we might go with the Gen pressing. I'm going to give that a go. We're going to try it. If it doesn't work, we can always change it. It's just to start your season, so there's no real issue. If you get it wrong, you can always change things up. Now, in terms of who we're going to sign, this person here, Sarah Caricio, looks like they've got really good stats, so I think we're going to go ahead and sign them. Not sure if it's a man or a woman, but I don't care. We don't discriminate here. We'll put them as an attacking coach. Will we sign any other coaches, or I think we will. We'll probably sign a couple more. Yeah, hire more coaches. Why not? We've got 11 open positions, so we may as well hire some more coaches. We will go for, let's see who's the highest paid. Bruno. And we'll pick this Bruno person. We'll stick them in. And what are they most suited to? I think maybe it doesn't really matter. It gets them 4 either way, doesn't it? So we'll put them in midfield. Hire this staff member. And that's what's good. Should we hire one for each? If we'll hire one for each. Okay, we'll do that. That's fair enough. We'll get a coach for each position. We need someone with good defensive skills. This O'Hare Navarro person seems to have decent. Let's do that. Hire coach. Boom. And then last but not least, we will go with a goalkeeper, Lorenzo Villar. Looks like they've got decent stats, so we'll stick them in there. And that is it, guys. We have hired 4 coaches for this Villarreal side, and hopefully they can all help our players improve and get better. Right, let's have a look then at the squad, because we need to know who our players are. We need to know what our team is looking like and how we are set up for the upcoming season. So it's important to see who can be our standout players, who's going to be important squad players, and see who's not going to be important at all. Now, we've got Pepe Reina in nets. He's 40 years old. Contract expires in 12 months. He's 77 rated at the moment. He's currently our best goalkeeper. But how much longer, realistically, is he going to be our number one? I wouldn't be surprised. This guy here, Philip Jorgensen, is 21. By the end of the season, he will probably be above Pepe Reina because he's going to grow and Reina's going to decline. But for right now, Pepe Reina is probably the number one. Left backs, we have Alberto Moreno, Mojica, and Pedraza. Everyone knows Moreno, former Liverpool player. We've got in centre back positions, Raul Abol, 37, retiring at the end of the season. He's been around a long time. Mande, Cusena, Gabia, Feminina, Foyth, right back. So defence, we're doing okay. I mean, it's not great, but we've got a bunch of solid players here in the 70s. Centre back, got Santai Komsana, 26 years old, 78 rated. Not bad. He's only a rotation player, though. Brennan Diaz, who I know all a bit from last season. Celtic signed him in our Hearts career mode, and he scored against us non-stop. So I know he can score goals. Hopefully he can score goals this season for us. Jeremy Pino can play on either wing or up front. 20 years old. Looks like he can be an exciting prospect going forward. Capu, 34-year-old Frenchman. His contract expires in 12 months. 81 overall. Decent player. Francis Coquelin, former Arsenal man. I think he played for Fulham too. 32 years old now. And again, he's going to be another crucial player, I think. Parejo, Daniel Parejo, good player, 86. One of our key players for sure. Contract expires in 12 months. I know he's 34, but I think he's got a couple more years left in him yet, and I will be looking to sign him up to a big deal. Dennis Suarez, decent, 29, 75 overall. Trigueros, 77 overall, 31. Alex Biena, 21, 76. This Villarreal team, I've noticed, they've got a unique blend of like older players and younger players. There's not much in between. You're either early 20s or like early 30s. There's no one really in their peak at the moment, which is strange. Ramon Terrats, 22, 74. Elias, 1971. Gerard Moreno is our main striker. He is 83 overall, 31 years old. Jose Morales, 35 years old with a 79 overall. Again, like I said, there's no one really in the middle here. You're either into your 30s or in your early 20s. And finally, we do find someone, 27. Alexander Sorlov has something special. 27 years old, 79 overall. And then Arnaut Damschuma is currently on loan at Everton. So that is the squad. I think it looks pretty good. I'm happy enough with it. I can see us having pretty decent success with this team, to be honest. It looks like a side that can do good things, especially in the first season. If we can add to it, if we can improve it in January, then this team's only going to get better. Okay, so after looking at the Villarreal squad, I've decided this is probably our strongest 11. It's going to be Rena, Mande, Moreno, Albiol, Foyth, Parejo, Capu, Coquelin, Pino, Brennan Diaz, and Moreno up front. Now, the one thing I did notice is there's a lack of pace in this team. You've got Coquelin, 67 pace, Parejo, 49 pace, Capu, 50 pace, Albiol, 36 pace, the other defender, Mandy, 60 pace. There is a real lack of pace in the middle here. Now, on the wide sides, we're okay. On the wings, out wide, we're decent. But, I mean, these 5 players here in the middle of the park have all got a lack of pace. And it really doesn't get much better when you look at the players on the bench. You've got this guy here, 55, 57. A lot of these players are slow. So, I'm not sure the Gen press is actually going to suit us. We might need to switch back to tiki-taka. Like, we will try the Gen press for the first game, but just looking at the stats and the lack of pace, I think you need a lot of pace to push and press with the Gen press, and we just don't have it here outside of the wide players. And even the players that do have pace, it's not like blistering pace. You've got, obviously, Diaz 83, Moreno 77, and Pino 76. It's decent pace, but it's not, it's not going to blow away any teams, so that is something there to have a look at. I definitely didn't realise how slow, basically, that these players were. Now, who knows? There's more to life in pace. Pace ain't the only thing that's going to win you games, but we know that in FIFA, it is important. There's no doubt about it. Pace can cause problems. Pace can be a problem solver, and at the moment, we don't really have it. Anyway, let's look at the objectives. Youth development, you need to sign 3 players in the youth academy. Long term, within 2 seasons, have at least 2 players from the youth academy signed in the first season, play at least 30% of the games. Okay, we can do that. I don't know. I prefer to hire youth from my own. I don't like having it forced on me. Brand exposure, short term, get a streak of 5 clean sheets in away matches. That should be fine. Well, actually, that's difficult. 5 clean sheets in a row. Okay, that's gonna be hard. Sign 2 players born in North America. There's some decent North American players. We should be able to do that. Financial, within 3 seasons, increase your club worth by 50% through player sales, competition prize, and money rewards. Should be able to do that. Domestic success, finish in a Champions League place this season. Okay, we'll try. We're aiming for that. Top 4, I think, should be the aim, but it's going to be hard because you expect Real Madrid, Barca, and Atletico to get the top 3, so that really leaves only one more place, and you've got good teams in the league like Real Sociedad, Villarreal, Sevilla, Valencia, so Athletic Bilbao. There's so many good teams, so it's going to be difficult, but I do believe we are one of the teams that can push for a top 4 spot, so I can accept that, and they want us to reach the quarter-final of the Copa de España, and I think we can do that too. Europa League, they want us to win the Cup, they want us to win the Europa League, and that's also another way to get into the Champions League too, so we've got 2 ways of playing Champions League football next season. Either we finish top 4, or we can win the Europa League, so yeah, I mean, there's definitely options for us here, but that is the objectives, that is the team, and the only thing we have really left to do now, guys, is get in to our first game of the season. I'm looking really forward to it. I can hope we are successful. I hope we kick off with a win. This is it then, the beginning of the La Liga season is here. We'll be opening up our campaign with a home tie against Real Betis. Not the easiest game, but at the same time, not the toughest game. Both sides appear to be playing Gen pressing, so will we cancel each other out? What's going to happen when 2 teams with the same playing style go head to head? Not entirely sure, but it is time for the first press conference of the season. We need to make sure we say the right things. We need to lay down our laws, lay down our objectives that we want to achieve this season. Hopefully get the players some confidence as well at the same time. A lot of people are talking about your team at the moment. Your supporters expect to see you qualify for the Champions League. Well, it's going to be difficult. There is no doubt about that. But I think we should. We'll have to cope with people's expectations. If people want the Champions League, then we have to deliver it. Really that simple. It's a big fixture to kick off a new season. Real Betis will be very strong opposition. Of course. Are your boys ready for the challenge? I believe in my players. My players know what to do. They know what is expected from them, and I believe my players will be more than good enough to handle Real Betis on the opening day. Many people expect Villarreal to be more active. Well, the transfer window's not open, so it's irrelevant what you think's going to happen or what you want to happen. Can't sign players when the window is firmly closed. So, yeah. Thanks, but no thanks. We're going to go ahead and reject that question. It's a dumb question. But training sessions that we're not going to take part in. Now, this is the expected team here for Real Betis. They've got a 4.5-star side. You can see that they've got a decent team. There's no doubt about that. But I think we should be able to deal with them. We've got good players in there, and they will cause us problems. There's no doubt about it. But I expect us to be up to the challenge, and I'm hoping for a win here on opening day. So, with that said, guys, let's get straight into it. Have a quick look at our team before we go. We are going with Rena in nets, Moreno, Mande, Abol, Foyth, Coughlin, Parejo, Capu, Pino, Brennan Diaz, and Moreno up front. A little thing that does bother me is that the sharpness of the players are all red, so everyone's very, very low on sharpness. I get it's the opening game of the season. No one's really up to scratch yet, but to have everybody with 0 sharpness is a little bit concerning, and I'm hoping that we deal with that okay when we get into the game. Pepe Reina as well is also down 1 rating in pre-season. He went from 77 down to 76. So already, guys, Pepe Reina on the decline here. Hopefully he doesn't decline over the next 90 minutes. Let's get into it. Here we are, Villarreal players getting led out now by Pepe Reina on to the pitch for the opening La Liga game of the season. Tactics time. We need to tell the lads how we're going to win this. We're walking on. Look at that, striding, confident there on to the pitch. The Villarreal fans have turned out here in numbers. Holy crap, the other manager looks exactly like me. What is that? Is that not supposed to be Pellegrini? Is Pellegrini not the Real Betis manager? I think he is. But we didn't really get to see him. And here we go, Real Betis then will get us underway in this big game for us. Big game for them too. Opening match of the La Liga season. Who's going to come out on top? Will it be Betis? Will it be Villarreal? We've got Henrique down this left-hand side already getting an opportunity. He can't deliver a cross, and ball gets stuck underneath his feet, and we come away with that there. So it's 0-0. Chance gone. Moreno to Pino. Plays it to Parejo's just overhit that. Unnecessary. Pino's quick, but I mean he's not quite that quick, is he? And he's not going to get that. No chance. Free kick then, conceded. 10 minutes in, referee not happy with that challenge. He's telling Francis Coughlin that you need to do better than that. And it's a dangerous area here where we'll give away this free kick, so a little bit concerning. Fekir is standing over it. We're going to get somebody on the line. Fekir's over the wall. Oh my god, it's cracked the post. The speed of that was insane. 22 minutes in. Not a lot happening, to be honest. Quiet game so far. I was expecting more. Don't know what I was expecting, but I definitely expected more. I don't know if I'm expecting goals or shots or whatever. Henrique wins that, then loses it. But at the moment, this game has been contested in the middle of the park. Both teams, I did say, both teams same playing style. Would we cancel each other out? And tell you what, Real Betis, they have more pace than we do for sure. And we could be in a little bit of trouble here. We've made a tackle there. We get it back. Moreno does well. Then plays it out to Pino. And Pino can attack here at Real Betis. He's trying to get past Salbe. Sabali is going to try and get to Pino. Pino comes inside into central position, doing well here. Pino now plays it to Capu. Capu plays in Brennan Diaz out to Foyth. Foyth now to Coughlin, the former Arsenal man. Do back post cross to Moreno. Alberto Moreno then into Coughlin again. Capu out to Foyth. Back to Coughlin. Coughlin's taking a shot. Brennan Diaz turns around, takes a shot. It's not great though. I expect it better for him. He knows he's messed up there. Should have done a lot better than that. He's angry. Look at the frustration in his face. Grrr. He's not happy at all, man. Looks like a big angry bear that's came home and someone stole all the honey, and he wants to find out who it was so he can rip their arms off their body from limb to limb. That's what that looked like there. But unfortunately for us, not the look we want. We want a guy happy and smiling because he's just scored his first goal of the season. Didn't quite get it there though. Another good tackle, and can we get rid of that? No, we can't. And I tell you what, that's a disaster. It's an absolute disaster for Villarreal. Iglesias has given Real Betis, or Betis even, I can't even say these names, what's wrong with me? But we won the ball, then we lost it, and I still expect Pepe Reina to save that. I really do. Pepe Reina, son, what are you doing? It's not the worst. It's bad. I mean, that's not the hardest shot to save in the world. In fact, it's at his near post. He shouldn't be conceding that, but he has conceded it. And the Submarines have taken a blow here. Real Betis fire the first shots in this game. 1-0 after 34 minutes. Moreno to Pino. Pino. Back to Moreno. Moreno. To Pino. Pino, here we go. Pino cuts back. Goes for a cross in. Brennan Diaz is there. Heads it down. Moreno. Capu. Coquelin. Back heel flick to Parejo. Parejo. Hit to Moreno. It's good play here on the edge of the box, but not a lot of... not a lot of conviction there. There's no edge cutting from Villarreal, and now we're on the attack again. Betis countering, and we just don't really have the pace to deal with them here when they come on the counter like this. Ball back. Could that... Oh, Pepe Reina makes a big save, but he can't get the rebound. And it is now 2-0, and it's Fekir with a goal. He slides into the advertising boards. Good save from Pepe Reina, but he couldn't get up in time to make the second save. And that is 2-0 to Real Betis. We can't believe it, but we better believe it because it's real. This scoreline is not an imagination here. This is happening. Give the ball away again. Right, Rob, Abel, come on. Brennan Diaz. Again, it's another poor ball. Brennan Diaz slides in, and that could be a card. I'm expecting a yellow, and it is a yellow. Just frustration here, I think. Leaking out, oozing out through the pores of the Villarreal players. It's not been our half at all. Capu. Brennan Diaz to Coquelin. Parejo. Parejo. Pino. Opens up a... it's a decent chance. Goalkeeper dove. We don't know if it was going in or not, though. Capu. Parejo. Parejo shot. Saved again by the goalkeeper. Right, this is better. But can we pull something here for half time? Can we get a goal back? Parejo with the delivery. It's not bad. And it's headed over by Gerard Moreno. I tell you what, decent end there to the first half for us. We did not start the game good at all, but we definitely ended the first half the better side, and I think there's goals in us. It's just a case of can we get two in the second half. We're probably going to need to be perfect in the second half, I think, to come away with a result today. It's 2-0 Betis, but it's not over. We're not down and out, not yet. Half time. We're trailing by 2, but there's still 45 minutes to go. Pino trying to cut in again. Loses it once more. I don't like this. Every time Betis come on the counter, you just feel like there's going to be a goal, but it's a good interception. Ball now with Moreno. Moreno to Parejo. Parejo looking for options. Still Parejo. Parejo spreads it over to Foyth. Foyth now still with the ball. Finds Capu. Wow, what a switch that is. Alberto Moreno now. First touch wasn't great, but let's see if we can make it this time. We get a corner. Another corner. I think it's like the 4th corner we've had in this game. Parejo now delivery. Well, it'd be good. It's a decent area. It's into the box. We need to get to this. Moreno almost... No, Real Betis come away with it. And this is danger here. Real danger for Villarreal. We could be looking... big save by Pepe Reina. That is a massive save. His rating it might have went down by 1, but not in my book. He's still top dog here at Villarreal, and that is a save that keeps us alive in this game for now. If that went in 3-0, we would have been down and certainly out, but we're still alive at the moment as things stand. Moreno gets forward. He's got the overlap here. Pino is going to play him. Moreno again. Moreno now into Parejo. Parejo. Still Parejo. Still Parejo. Moreno. God's sake. Coquelin. Capu. Capu with a shot. It's not a million miles away. Decent shot. But we need it on target. And unfortunately, it's just wide. And it's 3-0. Out of nowhere. Real Betis get another chance and they score it. Not a good... Look at that. It's just not good enough, is it? Not good enough at all. Real Betis celebrate a 3-0 lead, and with that they may as well celebrate the win. Again, it's Pepe Reina beating at his near post. Should he do better? I think so. But I mean, it's 3-0 now, and it's probably game over if we're being real. I don't think we're going to come back for this. Moreno. Oh no! Another shot saved from Moreno. Corner though, but we need goals. Parejo delivers it in. It's away. Moreno. Pino. Oh, another shot blocked. Pino once again with the ball. Moreno can't get a shot off, and Betis have defended well here. They've sat back and they're hard to break down. They're hard to break through, and we just haven't been able to do it. And on the counter, they're really solid. And again, they're coming once more, causing us all sorts of problems. And it's through to Henrik. Another good save from Pepe Reina. But at this stage, I mean, saves aren't really doing much for us. We're already 3-0 down. Moreno. Parejo. Oh, yes, chance here. Moreno gets... Oh! I think I should... Could have went down. Could have went for a penalty. We decided to stay on our feet. Didn't help us at all. Good tackle for Mandy. Again, coming forward. Looking for options. It's Pino again. Pino. Oh, but another save for the goalkeeper. I don't think this is a 3-0 game. I really don't. We've been decent in this match. I think we deserve something. But unfortunately, we just haven't been able to score today. And defensively, we've not been good enough. And that is why there's such a big gap in the scoreline. Alright, probably too late, but we're going to make a bunch of subs anyway. Get some players coming on, fresh legs. Sorlaf's coming on up front. Even if we can get one goal back, that'd be good. But first we have to deal with a corner for Betis. Carvalho will whip this one in. It's headed away. Brennan Diaz is first to it. Diaz has to turn back and wait on a little bit of support. Plays it to Alboil. Coquelin to Sorloth. Sorloth with his first touch. What's he got in store? Plays it towards Pino. Pino to Morales, who we also brought on. It's back at the Pino. Still Pino. Looks for a cross. Back post. Chance there. Gone. Coquelin, can he win that header? Capu even, can he win it? No, he can't. It's not been good enough. I mean, we've tried, you know, we have offered attacks and we've looked like we could threaten at times, but oh shit, it's Henrique. And that's going to be 4, guys. Wow, okay, it's a wake-up call. If we thought this was going to be easy, then we've got another thing coming. Enrique with the 4th goal. It is Real Betis 4, Villarreal 0. A small section of Betis fans that turned up today are cheering their team, and rightfully so. Their team's been good today. Better than us for sure. When they've had chances, they've taken them. And we just haven't been good enough. If we're being honest here, we need to be better than what we've shown today. We haven't shown enough. And it's Real Betis who have been the dominant side, and they rightfully, I think, deserve to be winning this game. Maybe not 4-0. I think we at least could have scored a couple of goals. But at the moment, I have no complaint. The better side is winning this match. Hopefully we can find a consolation, though. That's what I would like to get. Moreno out to Diaz. 2 minutes added on time. Diaz looks for a ball into the box. It's headed away, and that will probably do it. Yeah, it's out to Henrique again, and if we're not, this could be 5. Enrique is through. Enrique is through, and Enrique makes it 5-0, just like that. We committed everybody forward, and Real Betis have made us pay for it. And it's going to be a 5-0 win for Betis here on the opening day of the season. I didn't think I'd be saying this. I actually expected to win the day, but there you go. It's not going to be the case. Pacey Enrique. We only had one man back, and he couldn't do anything about it. Real Betis go 5-0 up. And this is a victory that will put them to the top of the table. And yeah, I mean, questions have to be asked today, I think, of the defence, of Pepe Reina, of me, the manager. I think everybody needs to be asked serious questions today, because this is not good enough. Let's be real. It's a 5-0 defeat. It's an embarrassing defeat. It's humiliation here on the opening day, and it's just not good enough no matter what way you look at it. So yeah, we need to do something to make sure this never happens again. You go look at the match facts overall, in terms of shots and statistics, it was pretty even, but the only statistic that really matters is the goals, and they outscored us by 5-0. So yeah, not good enough at all, and we need to now face the music. Post-match interview. Can't run away from it. We just have to be brutally honest and admit that today we got absolutely spanked. We got annihilated. So let's do this. That was a very tough game for you and a very disappointing result. You don't look happy at all. Well, of course I don't look happy. We've just been smashed 5-0. What do you want? How do you want me to look? You want a big smile on my face? Like, what do you want? We have to make sure we keep our heads high. We were shite today. I can accept that, but we need to make sure that we're not shite next week. So, yeah, just really disappointed with that. Our Real Betis, just a better team than you right now. We have work to do defensively. The defence did let us down. Even though we didn't score, I felt like we could have scored. I felt like on another day we could have scored 2 or 3 goals, but defensively we were bad, you know. If we defend like this on another day, we're still going to concede the same amount of goals. Is your team lacking discipline? It didn't reflect on us. We got a bit carried away. Couple more yellow cards than I would have liked. Couple of needless bookings. It won't happen again. Just frustration. 5-0 down. You can kind of understand why we lost the head a little bit and picked up a few bookings, but I mean, it is what it is. We will have a chance to bounce back when we take on Mallorca next time out. But if we look at the league table, obviously Real Betis are top because they pumped us by 5-0, and that means we are bottom because we got pumped by 5-0. So not good, but we're last after 1 game. I'd be more concerned if we were last after like halfway through the season. It's 1 match. We can bounce back for this, but yeah, the performance needs to be better, especially defensively. We need to improve. I think we need a bit more pace in the team. I really do. Not much we can do about that right now, but when the transfer window comes around, I think we will be looking for quicker players, especially in the middle of the park, and maybe even a slightly better, pacier defender, because when Real Betis were charging at us, we just couldn't keep up with them, and they seemed to like run through us at times, and there's nothing we could do. We just didn't have the pace, and if you don't have the pace, you can try, you can run as hard as you want, but you're just not going to win if the guy is outpacing you and just running past you. So it's a race essentially here, and we were well beaten. Anyway, guys, that's going to do it here for the opening episode, the premiere of the Villarreal career mode here on FC24. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe. I'll catch you in the next one, where hopefully we can find our first win of the season, and we can try and put that 5-0 defeat. It was that bad, I actually can't even remember the 5th goal. We conceded that many goals. I'm trying not to remember all 5, but yeah, we did lose by 5-0. So we'll try and put that 5-goal defeat behind us, and we'll see if we can pick up our first win against Mallorca, and then after that, we are taking on Barcelona. So yeah, next episode, we thought 5-0 was bad. I mean, if we play the way we played against Betis when we play Barca, then 5-0 could easily turn into 10. So we need to make sure that we improve for next time out. Anyway, guys, that's it. I'll catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Been Scotland 90. Peace.